Hey guys, excited to try out this Mecity Sous Vide Cooker today. If you're not familiar with sous vide, it's an excellent way to cook things, especially meat. Okay, so it may seem complex, but this is actually not very complicated at all. Here's what the display looks like. You'll see more when we plug that in. Here's what the bracket looks like. Here's your min and max water level, and this I found out is a water cap. So really this is all you need right here to get going. Comes with your instructions, your quick start guide, and that is everything. So cooking couldn't be much simpler with this, but the first thing we want to take note of is the minimum water line. You can fill this up ahead of time, or as I've done, or you can stick this in and then fill it up after the fact. So I've filled it here to just under the min line, but then when I add the steak, it'll go in higher than the line. If not, I'll add a little more water. Then all we want to do is turn the knob until the sous vide cooker rests tightly against the side of the pot. Next, we will plug it in, and you'll see the power button will appear, and it will turn on. Okay, so I want to cook this to medium rare, and to do so, I like to cook to the low end of medium rare, which is 129 degrees, and we want to leave ourselves a few degrees for the skillet, frying pan, or what have you, whatever you like to cook it in. You can use the oven, you can use a pizza oven. So we're going to set that at, 129. You can go to the half degree, as you'll see. And then for the timer, we're going to do this for 3 hours. And then we will hit the power button to get it started. You can hear the motor is kicked on, and you can see the water circulating. You can see I added a little bit more water. You can go all the way up to this level here. Next, we're going to drop in our vac sealed sous vide safe steak. This happens to be a London broil, and we're just going to let it stay in the bath for the full 3 hours. Don't have to turn it, don't have to do anything. You just want to make sure it's fully submerged. You don't want any water in your bag, otherwise it will float to the top. But set it and forget it. We'll see you in 3 hours. After the 3 hours, we pull this out. So now we are going to preheat our cast iron skillet in the pizza oven. Then we'll want to cut open the bag. And your steak will look a little something like this. Checking the internal temperature, it is at exactly 129 where we set it. All right, now this has been in here 5-6 minutes, very, very hot. We're gonna put a little olive oil on it. We're gonna work fast because the heat's going right through the glove. Back in the oven. About 2 minutes aside or so. All right, and then we just flipped it. Get a nice char on it. Now we're gonna pull it out after flipping it, and we're gonna let that rest, but we're gonna get it out of the pan so it stops cooking. All right, the steak's been resting for about 15 minutes, and we're ready to cut it. You can see the temp has dropped a little bit inside. All right, let's see what we got. So tender, you can see how it's just passing right through. All right, guys, so there we are. Nice pink, reddish interior. You can see how evenly it's cooked. Up here, you can see that's the part that I reverse seared in the pizza oven, but the inside is right where we like it. You can see nice and pink there. The camera seems to be distorting the color a little bit. Let's see if we can get it with the contrast here. You can also see the pizza oven and the skillet give it that nice crust edge. So it comes out just how you want it every single time. So London broil is a little bit tougher cut of meat, so just watch how easy this is and how tender.